Manchester United interested in signing Brazilian striker Marcos Leonardo. Manchester United are interested in signing Santos striker Marcos Leonardo, according to Calciomercato. The Red Devils are currently on the verge of signing Rasmus Højlund from Atlanta. The club have agreed to pay an initial €75 million for the Denmark international. Despite the huge investment, the club seem to be eyeing another center forward. Calciomercato.it report that United are one of the clubs interested in Leonardo. The 20-year-old was in brilliant form for Brazil at the Under-20 World Cup with 5 goals and 1 assist from 5 outings. Santos are prepared to sell him for €15 million. Aside from United, Nottingham Forest are also keen on bringing him to the Premier League, but Roma are currently clear favourites to land his signature. The youngster has amassed 47 goals and 11 assists from 149 games for Santos. In the current season, he has registered 14 goals and 4 assists from 30 outings. He could be a good long-term prospect for United, but the club are currently trailing behind Roma, who are already in advanced negotiations over a transfer. Sky Sport Italy's Angelo Mangiant has claimed that the Giallorossi are discussing the final details for Leonardo. United may have to hijack the deal quickly. Deal close for JEAN-CLAIR TODIBO. Manchester United are reportedly expected to sign Nice defender JEAN-CLAIR TODIBO this summer in a deal worth €30 million. Fabrizio Romano recently said that United's focus will be on another new midfielder after Højlund, although he did claim that TODIBO is still being monitored after club scouts watched the player back in April. It looks as if the club are expected to bring in the defender, though, going off fresh speculation in recent days. Team Talk relayed an update from Spain in the last 48 hours regarding Man United and a move for TODIBO. The report claims that the player has given the green light to an Old Trafford move, although Barcelona have been given the option to bring the player back to the new camp. However, it is the Red Devils who are expected to sign the defender in a deal worth €30 million, with TODIBO set to fill the void left by Harry Maguire, with an Old Trafford exit thought to be likely. TODIBO is 23 years of age and appears to be at the top of his game with a career-high €30 million transfer-market valuation. The Frenchman made a permanent move to Nice back in 2021 from Barcelona following a loan spell and has gone on to make over 100 appearances for the French side. Erik ten Hag has asked Manchester United to sign Real Madrid star Aurélien Tchouaméni. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has asked the club to sign Real Madrid midfielder Aurélien Tchouaméni this summer, according to Sport. The Red Devils have been busy in the current transfer window and they have already spent £162 million up front on Mason Mount, Andre Onana, and Rasmus Højlund. A new defensive midfielder could be the club's next target. Fiorentina's Sofiane Amrabat has been regularly linked, but Sport claim that Ten Hag has other plans in mind. The Dutch tactician is an admirer of Tchouaméni and has asked United to pursue a deal for him. The Red Devils are considering making an offer very similar to what Madrid paid to Monaco to sign the talented midfielder last summer. Carlo Ancelotti's side would ideally prefer to keep Tchouaméni after a strong investment, but market circumstances related to Kylian Mbappé could lead to his exit. Aside from United, Bayern Munich are also long-term admirers of the former Monaco ace. He would be a brilliant investment for the Red Devils, but the big question is whether they can recoup sufficient funds from player sales to afford Madrid's asking price. In our view, that seems an unlikely prospect. However, United can't be ruled out of the race if the hierarchy are prepared to provide more funds to the manager. Manchester United interested in signing Leon Goretzka, but midfielder not looking for Bayern exit. Manchester United are interested in signing Bayern Munich star Leon Goretzka, but he has no plans of leaving the club, Abendzeitung report. The Red Devils have already signed a creative midfielder in Mason Mount from Chelsea. They could invest on a more defensive-minded midfielder in the coming weeks. Fiorentina's Sofian Amrabat has been heavily linked with the Red Devils, but Abendzeitung claim that manager Erik ten Hag has an interest in Goretzka. The 28-year-old has played a minimal role for Bayern during preseason, but he has not shown any desire to consider a fresh challenge away from the club. Meanwhile, the midfielder has not received any indications that Bayern are looking to offload him. Hence, a move to Old Trafford does not appear on the cards. United and ten Hag may need to convince the player to join them before the transfer deadline. Goretzka is currently not keen on a move to United. We believe the German won't be a good signing for the Red Devils compared to Amrabat this summer. Manchester United set asking price for Donny van de Beek amid formal contact with Real Sociedad. Manchester United have set their asking price for midfielder Donny van de Beek amid formal interest from La Liga club Real Sociedad, Daily Mail report. The Netherlands international has been with the Red Devils for the past 3 seasons, but he has yet to establish himself as a regular starter. His chances of doing so next season are very less, considering there is now more competition for places in midfield after Mason Mount's arrival. Mount is anticipated to start in the number 8 role next term, with Christian Eriksen likely to provide the backup from the substitutes bench. Meanwhile, Bruno Fernandes has made the number 10 position his own. The new captain is widely expected to start in almost every game. With this in mind, United have opened the door for Van de Beek's exit, but they are unlikely to accept a significant loss to sanction his departure. The Dutchman was purchased from Ajax for £35 million up front in 2020, and United are now eyeing at least £25 million to part ways with his services. Yesterday, it was confirmed that Sociedad made formal contact with United after speaking with the players' representatives over the last week. Galatasaray aiming to sign Fred or Tanguy Ndombele this week. Turkish giants Galatasaray are aiming to sign Manchester United star Fred or Tottenham Hotspur ace Tanguy Ndombele this week, according to Hurriyet. The Istanbul outfit have been very active in the summer transfer window, and they recently completed the signing of Kerem Demirbay from Bayer Leverkusen. The club are now eyeing a versatile midfielder, who can play in the number 6 and number 8 roles. Fred and Ndombele are their prime targets.